So the more I look at things here, the more I'm not really sure if we're going to get everything released this year, which is kind of a shame. Tripe Engine 2 is currently a 5.4 out of 10. Slap 3 is a 4.5. So they both need a bit more work as far as I'm concerned. I am thinking it might also be worth changing out the HR management and saying that maybe we want like 10 people at a time going in education for 6 months. Just because I think it's going to be useful to get people on the core team trained up in such a way that they are just getting better and better all the time. I think that's going to be really, really important to do. I'm also looking at things like Tripe Engine 2, and I am thinking it might be an idea to push it into beta. I'm also thinking it might not be a bad idea to push SOS out without anything for it, because we are going to be closely following the launch, well, relatively closely following its launch with Slap 3 and Tripe Engine 2. It'd be really good to have them go out at the same time, but I just don't see it happening. I just think we're going to be sitting here way too long with them. And I mean, SOS is fairly advanced, but we've been developing it for over 4 years at this point. Obviously, it's an operating system, but even with that, it would just be nice to, I guess, start the marketing, set a launch date, and go from there. So I think honestly we are going to do that. I think we'll say marketing for SOS, the release date is going to be, I'm thinking March. I'm thinking 2015. That's going to give us 5 months to release it. And I think we can hold off on the press builds and press releases for a little bit. I think with Tripe Engine 2, it might be worth just going ahead and pushing it into beta. I'm not really sure. I'm actually kind of nervous about this because SOS might end up being utter tripe. But we'll see. I mean, our goal is to take over the mobile market, so eventually we can start buying out our competitors, which is absolutely something I want to do. And I have seen a lot of comments from people saying that, you know, with Apple, they do stuff on PC as well, so I shouldn't worry as much about whether or not something does go to console or PC. But my goal with this series was, for the most part, to go all in on, mobile stuff. So I think at this point, let's go ahead and start marketing this. Let's do a press release with everything in it. And let's just close that up for a second. I think Tripe Engine is going to be pushed into beta. And then we'll have the priority of it get lowered down to... Wait, can I right-click these? Oh, I didn't know I could right-click them to maximize them. Okay. Slap 3 is going to have its... Oh, we need to hype this as well, just to make sure it actually stays up there. So Slap 3 is going to be high priority right there. So just like that. This is actually ready to go, so let's release that. 3,000 followers right off the bat there on SOS, which is very good news. Definitely got some people keen to see what we end up doing with it. I want to see what actually happens with the overnight numbers as well. I want to see where that goes up to without a press build going out. So from about 4,000, it will go to 4,000. All right. Yeah, accept everything there. Let's get a press build released for SOS there. And I guess Tripe Engine at this point is going to be... I guess April 2015 gives us 4 months. I think that's fair. And then I think Slap 3, it still needs a little bit of work. So let's market Slap 3 and say it's going to be July of 2015. So it's a little bit further away. It gives us a little bit more time just to polish it. I think that'll work. I think that'll work, assuming everything actually goes to plan here and everything that we release doesn't end up being utterly terrible. In terms of marketing, let's just get hyping going on all of them just to make sure that that actually works out. Same with Slap 3. We'll get some hyping going there just to make sure that nothing goes terribly. All right. Okay. We're gearing up for this release. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to release SOS, Tripe Engine 2, and Slap 3 in 2015. And it's going to be really interesting to see just how that works out. Basically, Tripe Engine 2 and Slap 3 will completely tank if no one buys SOS. So, I'm curious and I'm cautious. Let's see what the press build thoughts are. The demographic doesn't know who we are. It looks okay, has all the features. You'll be able to try it soon. Okay. Yeah, that's not as good of a... That's not as good sounding as I wanted it to be. Let's get a press release out for Tripe Engine 2. Let's do a press build at the same time. And see how that works out for us. We are not far away from getting this released, though. Let's see if we can get a few more bugs out of this right there. And let's release that as well. Tripe Engine 2 has 5 followers. That's rough. That is a little bit rough right there. Hopefully we can get a few more people interested in it. We put out, no, I guess we've already put out a press build, right? Is that number gonna go up? I kind of hope so. Because like 7 at the end of the day is, oh, they're 9, yeah, great. Okay, what do they think of Tripe Engine? Looks okay, has new features, it'll be out any moment. Yeah, alright. Good, I guess. Are we still getting bugs out of this? We actually are, which is good news. So this is going to be relatively bug-free. Relatively bug-free. So what I think we'll do is lower the priority on that, up the priority on you. So that we can get the bugs out of the Tripe Engine. At least, you know, a few more of them out of the Tripe Engine before everything goes terribly there. Oh, I'm nervous. I am nervous. Anyway, it's March. It is time. SOS, time to release it. Start a marketing campaign, 100%. $50,000. $50,000. Do we want to order copies? No, we'll do that. We'll sort that in a second. Interesting. Why are these not... Okay. Unsupported. Oh, SOS. Delegate SOS to main server. And let's go to SOS. Let's go to start printing. And the maximum for that is going to be 500,000 copies. That's obviously a lot, but I think that's fine. I mean, I think, yeah, we're going to be able to get a decent number of those printed, which is good. So let's see here. Tripe Engine is getting the bug fixes out, which is good. Let's move SOS up to the top there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Promote Slap 3. And I guess start marketing Slap 3 as well. We'll just do everything on Slap 3 in one go. There's 50,000 on SOS. Oh, why am I nervous? Why? I'll tell you why I'm nervous. Because if this fails miserably, it's going to be, well, miserable. That's why. That's why I'm nervous. But we're about to find out. Will SOS actually make money? Or is it going to fail? What's the quality of it? It's good. It's good. That's not good enough. Or is it good enough? What's the answer? £58,000. Oh dear! Oh no! Oh. Okay. Okay. That's rough. Let's do 15,000 on the marketing of Tripe Engine 2. Hey, that's rough. That's really rough. Good lord. Good lord. Okay. Tripe Engine 2. Let's start printing and say maximum for you is going to be like 150,000. That's really rough. We didn't even sell 1,000 units in our first month with SOS. That's really, really rough. But I guess what we could do is start making a game. So if we use Tripe Engine 2, which is also good, and say this is running on SOS, and then say it's going to be Mobile Quest 3 with VR support and like touch support, right? Like, and local multiplayer. I don't know how that would work, but local multiplayer. And then 3D editor can be Cinema Maker 2. Audio tool can be that one. So this can be great, is the maximum quality on this. It's going to be a nice and affordable £30. It is going to run on hosting, and I guess, no, it's going to run on main, and SDM is going to be main as well. All right. Develop Mobile Quest 3. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see if we can actually make some money here. I think this could work out for us, though. You know, Mobile Quest has been something that's quite successful. I believe Slap 2 was possibly our most successful thing. It sold 3.6 million units for a total profit of 86 million. So, I mean, it's interesting that the people that are interested in... Well, it's interesting that no one's really interested in Slap 3. That's what I'm finding most interesting here. And that's what I'm finding really concerning. But maybe the numbers will... Maybe the numbers will come around. It's possible. It is possible. SOS, 729 right there. Not bad. Tripe Engine made 11,000. Oi. Oh, it is slow. This is a slow process. Oh, it's rough. This is hurting on the inside is what this is doing. This is really hurting on the inside. Just the fact that it's just not selling. Nothing's selling. I really don't know how to feel about this. I guess Mobile Quest 3 might be the turnaround. It might be the point where things start going our way, but I do not know. I do not know. We're gonna need to keep an eye on this, though. We gotta get it into development pretty quickly. It's also June next month, so Slap 3 is gearing up for that release. Let's see here. What are we looking at? 1.2. Okay. No, we're starting to see some profits increasing on that. That's good. That's something. That's a start, I guess. There's everybody coming in, and this is ready to develop. There we go. So Mobile Quest 3 is now in development. It needs 40 and 31, so it's going to be there for a while. Let's go ahead and make that the priority. And lower the priority on Slap 3. There's not much more we can do with Slap 3 at this point to make it better. But I'm definitely thinking we want all these guys working their butts off on getting Mobile Quest 3 to be as good as it can possibly be. Obviously, if there's not a very big install base for the game when it releases, then we will port it to other systems. We might very well have to port Tripe Engine 2 to other systems. If SOS fails, then okay. You know, okay, it failed. That's just the way of it. It probably doesn't help that, I mean, looking at release dates here, the X3 went out a couple of years ago and seems to have been a pretty big success. So, can I buy that franchise? Can we buy the X3? Because that right there would solve so many of my problems. So the X3. Slide Spin Studios is not interested. Right. Can I buy Slide Spin Studios? Are they worth more than me? How did this come about? What did they release? This? Oh, good lord. Yeah, no, that actually did very well for them. That's probably hurting me as well. That is probably hurting me as well. What is the retail price of SOS? 90. Okay. Yeah, so Shine Productions really knocked it out of the park with the Next Stop OS 5. That's annoying. These guys are the ones with the X, though, so I mean, I feel like the only way to deal with these companies is going to be to buy them out. I feel like that's really the only thing we can do. Also, do I own all my own stocks? Not technically, no. So basically, I'm going to need some serious cash before I can buy out my competitors. So we may very well have to look at porting all of our different software to different systems in order to potentially make the money to buy out the competitors. So SOS might not be a runaway success, but a future version of it might be, is what I'm saying. Let's port... We're not marketing Tripe Engine anymore, are we? No. What about Slap 2? Because we could port Slap 2 to SOS for 1. And we can also port it to the X3. So let's do that to get a little bit more money coming in off of that. That's a decent number of people to target there. We could move it to this console as well. Let's start looking at, again, let's change our way of doing things here to focus on the idea of dominating the mobile market at all costs. That's our goal. Even if that means that we are porting the console from time to time. You know, making... Whoa. I just realized it's July and we almost didn't release Slap 3. So release Slap 3, start the marketing, 15,000, and do not do that. Let's put Slap 3 on the main server, and then let's go and make sure it's good as well. Maximum 200,000 units. All right, we'll see how that works out. Hopefully very well. I'm pretty sure my marketing isn't even in today, which is really, really concerning. Yeah, that's going to be rough. That's going to be really, really rough. That I don't know why I decided to release it in a vacation month, but there you go. I'm a bit of an idiot. There you go. That's just going to be fantastic. Slap 3 did actually make some money, which is nice. This month, we're going to be porting Slap 2, except... Actually, we're not. Because maybe... I mean, did Slap 2 help SOS sell? It kind of didn't. SOS actually has made a profit at this point, but it has not sold enough units. Slap 3, we are going to port it to every phone operating system that we can. Because we need that money. That's basically where we're at here. So Tripe Engine 2, exactly the same thing. Get it over to those phone operating systems. At this point, I'm quite happy to say, not happy, but I'm willing to say that SOS is not able to compete with the competition. So we're going to take our software to their operating systems, and we're going to make enough money to eventually just buy out their software, buy out their companies, and go from there. So, Tripe Engine and Slap 3 have both been ported to systems with a lot of users. Let's see what we're going to be looking at here then. We're going to be looking at 1.6 million and 2 million on Slap 3. That's alright. Over 1 million on SOS, also fine. Mobile Quest 2, I'm actually thinking, do we want to port that? We could actually port it to there, which is not a bad idea. Tripe Engine, port, core team, every phone operating system, please, including SOS. So port that over. And then once that's done, I think we can maybe port some different things here and there. So that's been ported. What about the original Mobile Quest? It actually can't be ported to anything. That's fine. Mobile Quest 2 can go to both of those. That's fine. So get that done, because we are still marketing Mobile Quest 2, which is totally fine by me. So hopefully that'll help us a little bit. I'm also wondering, can I cancel the support on these? It's probably going to really hurt my reputation, actually. Let's see what happens when I cancel that one. I'm curious to see what canceling that one deal will do for my reputation. Probably not anything good. Actually, it did nothing. Okay, well in that case, cancel everything that's not mine. That might really hurt my reputation, but I just want to keep a track of what I'm doing. So what are we looking at in terms of profits here? Tripe Engine 2, 2 million, SOS 1.3, Mobile Quest 2, 2.5. Yeah, basically we're starting to make enough money again. Are we... Yeah, we're back up there as the most highly valued company, which is great. In terms of Shine Productions, I really doubt they're gonna sell this yet. Yeah, they're not interested. Okay. What about Slide Spin? Are they interested in giving me the X? No, they're not. And it's gonna cost so much to actually buy out those companies. That's the thing. It would cost so much to actually buy out those companies. So I don't really know what we're gonna do there. We're probably just going to have to be patient. We're probably just going to have to hope that Mobile Quest 3 is a bit of a runaway success. And honestly, I think SOS 2, whenever that happens, is going to have to be outstanding. It is straight up going to have to be the best operating system, no bugs, no nothing. It's going to have to be amazing because... I mean, we're making money, we're doing well, but we're not doing what I want to be doing. Not yet. And I reckon there is room to be doing that. I reckon there is room to take over that mobile market. I reckon we can do it. Anyway, let's see how Mobile Quest 3 is shaping up at the moment. I'm kind of curious to have a look at it here. So it's currently at 2.4. It needs a lot of work. It needs a whole lot of work. You know what we should probably also do? We should probably look into project management. You know, get another team or two and then look at project management for things like Slap and for Tripe. But I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do us for today. Not quite the runaway success that we wanted. We are making profits, it is worth mentioning. You know, looking at most recent releases, you know, 9 million, 7 million, 7 million. There are profits there. You know, Slap 3 got 3 million last month alone. But those aren't really the numbers that we want. You know, SOS got 1.5 million last month. I mean, SOS got even worse, 737,000 last month. Mobile Quest 2, a game that released almost 4 years ago, made double that. So, I mean, and then looking at Slap 2, you know, 4 million units down to not even 1 million yet on the follow-up. And Slap 2 was only good as well. So, I think at this point, we've had a lot of good, we've had some mediocre. I think at this point, we need to be looking at, I mean, one, maybe bringing Slapple Network back. I said we were going to do that. But two, I think it's time that we start looking at outstanding. I think it's time that we start looking at outstanding. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing that next time. That's going to be it for today. So thank you kind of for watching. This has been Software Inc. and Slapple part whatever it is. If you like the video, maybe consider hitting that like button down there. I would appreciate it. And if you're new around here, then subscribe. There's new videos, live streams, and everything every day. It's a whole bunch of fun and a whole bunch more frustration, if I'm completely honest, because it's me and I'm playing management games. Thank you kind of for watching, ladies and gentlemen. It's been my pleasure as always, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.